Hey everyone, it's Bonnie. Happy Wednesday! I am back. Oh my goodness, you guys. I have maple pumpkin from Bath and Body Works in the living room. I just brought it in here because I was doing my Kringle candle, and oh my goodness, what a good fall candle. So I want to review this, and I also thought I'd do a little story time tonight about how I got involved with candles. So a lot of people ask me, they're like, what brought you to doing a YouTube channel and reviewing candles? So I thought I'd talk about it a little bit. I am 55 years old. I will be 56 in January, and that means I was born in 1970. So there are a couple pivotal moments in my life that brought my love of candles to the forefront. So the first one was when I was in, I want to say like maybe first or second grade. I went on a field trip to one of those like old timey villages. I can't even remember which one it was, but they had a candle making station, and it was like Little House of the Prairie style. So we all got like a wick, and you would dip the wick in the wax and it would dry, and then you would keep doing it like 1,000 times, and you got this candle. And I don't know, I was like 7 years old, 1977, mind blown. I remember bringing this home to my mother, and I was just like, best day ever. I get to make a candle. I wish I still had that candle. So anyway, there was just something magical about the candles for me at a very young age. And for some reason, my entire life, back in the 70s, it wasn't like we had the volume of stuff we have now. So if you had a candle once in a while, like other than like just like a taper candle or a little votive, it was a pretty big deal. It wasn't until I want to say the 80s or 90s that, candles, at least in my house, became a little bit more prominent. So, the second big, moment in my life was we used to go to the mall. I don't know, that was like a big thing. I went with my parents to the mall, and, they always had like this kiosk, and this was like probably, I want to say like 80, maybe I was 10. And I can't remember if they were there all the time. I can't remember if it was like a holiday thing. But they had these candles, and this artisan would peel them back and roll them. And it was all different colors inside. So they were really expensive too. I was like, my mother never bought me one. I always wanted one. But like they would roll it in ribbons down the side. And I was like mesmerized. Like, I don't know, that just like blew me away. So I think my love of candles definitely started at a very young age. So, throughout my 20s, I would buy candles, but, I wasn't like a fanatic. Then once my daughter was born, my mother and I were always looking for things to do. So two things happened. One, my daughter was at Gymboree playing music in the mall, so my mother and I would always go into Bath and Body Works while she was like in this little preschool class. And that was when Harry Slatkin had his candles in there. Oh my gosh, I went bonkers. Like all of a sudden, my love of candles, and this was probably like about 2009, maybe. It just exploded. I bought so many candles that year. They had the mint chocolate. They had the twisted peppermint. Oh my gosh. I literally went full on candle. And that was it. That was like, maybe YouTube was only like 3 or 4 years old. And I was not doing YouTube at that time. Obviously, I should have been doing it. But again, I was burning candles like crazy. I loved it. The second big event was there is a Yankee Candle outlet store at Aurora Farms, south of here. And my mother and I would, pack up my daughter, put her in the stroller, and we'd walk around Aurora Farms. It was really fun. And let me tell you, that Yankee Candle outlet became my favorite place. We were there like every 2 weeks. And I had quite the collection, let me tell you. Oh my God, I had rainbows and the original Harvest Macintosh. I was a Yankee Candle fanatic. And let me tell you, I just had like all of these like really positive and like good feelings from candles. And actually there's a fifth moment, and I just remembered it. I can't believe I forgot about this. Lenny and I talked about it. So back when I was working with Lenny in the theater, because he and I run a theater called Ecclesia Theater, he had a candle party. It wasn't Scentsy. I don't even know what candle company it was, but he had a candle party at his apartment, and we all came. And this lady had like this giant candle, and if we bought candles, then he would get the giant candle. So we all bought candles. And I remember just like being like, this is so much fun. So much fun. So Lenny's actually been really into candles himself, more from like a spiritual point of view, which is why he now has the Spellbound collection that he's doing now from Kringle. But I gotta say, like, every moment in my life that has to do with a candle brings me joy, excitement, and like overall good feeling. So it only made sense that when I started doing my channel, because I was doing like beauty boxes, I was doing Lush, which I'm still doing, but all these different things. And of course I did the candles in there, but let me tell you, my love of candles came early for me, and it's still there. Like every time I get a new candle, I get excited. Like there is a joy in getting a new candle. Tuscany yesterday surprised me. I put this up on Instagram. They sent me this Harvest Pumpkin. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. And I gotta say, I am such a fanatic over like the ombre. There's just something really, really pretty about it that just, I don't know, love it. There's just something magical about that ombre wax, and I just get really excited when I see one of those candles. Every holiday, oh my gosh. I always get more excited in the fall. All the fall candles, all of the Halloween candles, all of the Christmas candles, I literally can't wait. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Another candle that I really love, I'm going to show Lenny these, the Woodwick. Oh my gosh, these are so much fun. They're great to burn with the Woodwick. But yeah, I just like, you know, I don't often like talk about my journey or my story with candles, so I wanted to share that tonight because you know what? It's so funny. I just got done with Boohoo, and that was just such a good candle from Kringle. Made me so happy. And then I've been burning Maple Pumpkin, and let me tell you, this one is so good. I'm going to talk about this one in a second, but I just like paused for a moment, and as I was, you know, lighting it a couple hours ago, and thought, you know what? This just brings me so much happiness to be able to like get a new candle. So I guess my point is that I gotta say, candles have just brought me so much happiness over my life, and I wanted to share that. And what I love about candles is that it's a really nice way to just, you know, have a happy moment, and it doesn't cost like hundreds of dollars. I mean, you can go into Bath and Body Works during a sale, $12.95, and just bring home a candle, light it up, and have like a lot of joy. So anyway, that's my story time for tonight. I just had to share that. It was so much fun. So Maple Pumpkin. Oh my gosh, I love this one. It's a decadent duo that feels like fall. Yes, pumpkin spice, sweet maple syrup. I'm in maple syrup country. And brown sugar. I gotta stop somewhere. I gotta get those maple syrup candies. Apparently Lenny's never had those. I'm like, I gotta get some of those. But this candle, oh my goodness. It's a powerhouse. It's a 10. It's thrown everywhere. And the maple syrup note in here is perfect. It just mixes with the pumpkin spice. It mixes with the brown sugar. And if you like maple, this is going to be the candle that you want to get. It's absolutely delectable. I'm going to type in maple really quick here. Obviously pumpkin pecan waffles. That one has maple also, but that one is definitely more of a a waffly syrupy candle, where this one reminds me more of like just the maple candy. If you've had it, you know what I'm talking about. Google maple candy. You'll see what it is. Fall Festival also has maple in it, but it's got sweet maple almond butter. So it's not quite as prominent, but the purity on the maple pumpkin candle is like absolutely amazing. I love this one. It is just burning really good. It's burning good and it smells good. So anyway, it is gorgeous out. It is a beautiful late summer. I'm going to say late summer. It's almost late summer. Is it late summer yet? I think it is. Evening, and I'm really loving it. So anyway, maple pumpkin is a total win for me. I think this might be in my top 5 for fall. I keep saying that. I think I have a lot in the top fall. I just said top fall. The top 5 fall candles. I'm distracted by the maple. Anyway, have an awesome night. I will be back tomorrow. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.